What's up, nerds? It's me again. I'm very tired today, so my energy level is probably gonna be a bit lower than usual. Unless this episode gets me pumped up, who knows? Maybe I'm gonna look up what the name of the episode was, because last episode, okay. The thing about last episode, when I thought about it and when I edited the video and everything, I got like, oh no. Because this means that not only is my boy Diego in trouble, because they fucking sent the Swedish assassins after him, but this also means that like Lila is very like unredeemable, right? Or isn't she? Especially if they hurt Diego, then I feel like that is not good. At the same time, many of this cast have done, you know, unspeakable things. I mean, number 5 was an assassin and shit, so maybe they could overcome it anyway, but then I guess she really had to like redeem herself. And I'm not sure. I feel like sometimes the only way to have these sort of characters like redeem themselves is putting them into extreme great danger for someone else, which often leads to death. And I told you I don't want her to die, so I want there to be another way. I don't know. I'm gonna check what the episode's called. I'm so tired. Sometimes cold water can, you know, pick you up. I read that you should drink, like, if you have a hard time getting up in the morning, you should start by drinking like a glass of super cold water, just to kickstart stuff a little bit. And you know, I don't drink coffee, so a light supper. Oh yeah, I knew that. Last episode speculated that that it was a trap. The light supper invitation they got from their dad, but I don't think it is. I think it's their dad, so I think they're gonna have their sort of like reunion now. Yeah, we're episode 6, 4 episodes to go until the finale of this season. Oh, what is... No, I want to look up when season 3 is gonna be, but I'm scared they're gonna give me like... They sometimes give you, you know, spoilers anyway, so I'm not gonna do that. Same thing I did when I watched Loki. I didn't want to look up certain things in case of them spoiling. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I just want to watch the episode. I thought, you know, the assassins were all gonna die last episode because of the name of the title. And also I didn't think that like they was such a huge threat that was gonna, you know, continuing on in this story, but now I'm thinking that maybe they're actually gonna stay until the end, at least, you know, the main one, the one we see the most, that he's gonna be like, maybe he and Diego or something gonna have like a main fight in the end or something. Let's see.
Hey girl, we're talking to you.
That's right, Allison.
You boys must be lost. I suggest you find a barbershop in Oak Lawn. They specialize in your kind of hair.
Come on, sisterhood. I'm not sure I even like realized that she worked there. I thought she was just there, you know, for the activism.
Planning her in a psych ward, taking advantage of my simpleton brother. Smart.
Is that actor gonna like outgrow everyone? Is he gonna become like the tallest one? Because he's growing so rapidly, isn't he?
You already know how this is gonna go. Daddy's gonna play all his little mind games on us, get into our heads, and he's gonna turn us all against each other. You watch.
I think Luther is right. He's right, isn't he?
Handle him. You wanna know what's different this time?
Well, what's that?
You got me.
Diego is the sweetest in this family. I love him so much.
Almond-shaped eyes, you get lost in.
She gave up her entire future for you.
I need to know more about Ben! Come on! Oh god. I needed the backstory for this as well. To know what exactly happened here. Hats are so nice. Hats really should come back in fashion. I used to wear a bowler hat for like a whole year after I shaved my head because, you know, it got so cold. But it got still a look, you know? Wearing like this bowler hat, but then when my hair grew out, it got too small for my head. Are all the white people gonna leave? More. Oh no. I feel like this is still maybe not super good because all the people are still like gonna think like it's her fault somehow.
You gone sweet on him? Don't be silly. Come on. I know every look, every tick, every crack in your voice.
What did that do? Can he like take over his body?
Jill.
Both of you. Oh! So lost in love. Ben can never have love. Oh, is this the invitation to the light supper? Yeah.
It's an honor to die for my country.
No.
That's what you peace
No,
don't
honey.
understand. I've already enlisted.
What? That's not supposed to happen.
Messed with the
The other day after I
timeline.
saw you.
But at the same time, I'm like, if Dave survives and they go back to the timeline, he would be an old man, but they could still make it work, okay?
NerdySwede.
Oh.
Jag kan vara stressigt utan vägen. Men jag kan inte föreställa mig hur det måste vara för pojkar.
Måste vara för er pojkar. Okay, this is, I'm sorry, I really can't hear what they're saying. I could not hear what he said. Strupen. I mean, it's not like there's a shortage of Swedish actors in the US. I mean, just counting away like the 80% that is the Skarsgård family, you still have like a ton of Swedish men to sort of, you know, give a job as a Swede if you want it, but instead you have to take these maybe probably Americans and, you know, force them to talk Swedish that doesn't sound like Swedish. I mean, I don't, that her Swedish isn't perfect, I mean, that doesn't bother me because I don't think that's her origin. But still, like, why can't you have Swedish actors? I mean, there are plenty. And still, I mean, of course, she had a lot of dialogue. It can be very hard to hear. It was very hard for me to hear many of the words. But I wasn't, like, mocking it. It's just, like, it's funny. I mean, for all, you know, I'm aware of my accent and why I'm speaking English. I know it's not perfect in the slightest. I know, sometimes even I don't know what I'm saying when I'm editing these videos. So, you know, power to you.
You don't have a conch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't have it.
Classic.
One of us is dead.
Dead, yes, but I'm here. Klaus, tell them I'm here.
What are you writing?
You are 0 for 2, young man.
Oh, the fruit! Oh no. But it looked so good.
The last good man who will save us from our descent into corruption and
You can't say these
This
things
is
to him.
fantastic.
He is very sensitive.
I'm tragically unaware.
He's gonna like start crying. Sometimes when I get too excited, I start speaking Swedish. I said it in like I think like in the first season sometimes. But sometimes I say nej instead of no. That's why I just sound like like a whiny bitch. God, this fucking bra. Ben, come
Band together and do something about it.
Screw it.
Yes! Yes!
Out with it, boy. Look at what you did to me. Look at it.
Well, that went well.
Are you okay?
No, he's not. He's never okay. He's never okay. I'm thinking that maybe since they are changing so much things now in the past, that if they go back to the original timeline, which is 2019 here, and as the handler said, like she was gonna stop the apocalypse or whatever, I feel like a lot of things would have changed, and that would could have been a cool concept for season 3. Unless they're gonna do it in like the end of this season, which means that probably I feel like they're gonna like fix it in this season, but who knows. Is it the assassins? Or is he gonna like, are they gonna like recruit him, or like he's gonna work as a double agent? They're like gonna force him to, you know, go against the Umbrella Academy? Are they just taking him hostage? Ugh, what was he even doing?
Somewhere we can be safe.
What do you mean?
Ah, no, she wants to take her to the future? No? Okay. Are they gonna have sex in the car? I can't see. Is he gonna be dead now? I really thought his, you know, storyline was gonna be more important, but I guess it maybe won't. Don't taste it. No. They always taste stuff, you know, in film and cinema. Technically, it would say ett öga för ett öga. Alright, it just mean I would say ett öga. 82. Okay, but is he gonna get like, I was thinking like, is she gonna provide him with a time jumping device, or is he gonna like forced to learn how to control his time jumping? That's how he's gonna go to 82. But I'm guessing she's gonna, you know, provide him with some sort of, you know, those suitcases. I like this episode. Oops. I feel like we're really, you know, getting back to plot. It was a lot of plot devices, just lots of exposition. I didn't think Elliot was gonna die. I really feel like I guess that like his part of the story was done, if that was all he was gonna do, that he was gonna provide like a reason for the family to like get together, or something like that, or just basically have a place to hang out. But I mean, they could have done that, I guess, at like a store or something, I don't know, but I don't know, his story felt a bit like maybe unfinished, I don't know, honestly. I had to look up, you know, the eye for an eye, because why it sounded weird to me was not that it was supposed to be ett öga, it was that it's, in Sweden you usually say öga för öga, tand för tand, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, you like continue it. I feel like in English you usually leave out the tooth for tooth, teeth for teeth, I don't know. You only say the eye for an eye part, because it's apparently from the Bible. I didn't know that, but I mean, I get it. No, I guess I actually think I knew that. So technically it was correct. And I think the grammar in the sauna scene was correct as well. It was just me who couldn't really hear exactly what they were saying, especially what the handler was saying, because of course, you know, she's gonna have her accent. Which, once again, I wasn't trying to make fun of it or anything. It was just, I mean, of course, I have an accent, if you can't tell. And people are, you know, bilingual, multilingual and stuff like that. So, I mean, the only part was, of course, you know, that Hollywood have a tendency to use native English speakers using accents instead of having people with real accents in roles. Which is a problem, because I mean, you can still, I mean, maybe it would limit your roles you can have sometimes if the script for some reason requires them to be like American or something like that, but at the same time you can have actors, you know, basically polish away their accent so much that it becomes basically unnoticeable, or so unnoticeable that it doesn't really matter. Maybe it just sounds like they have like a speech impediment. You say that, like, I feel like sometimes that is what like Mads Mikkelsen, because you know, Danish people, you know, and he talks like he almost like have a lisp because you know Danish people, this sounds like they have a club. They talk like that. Sorry, Danish neighbors, I love you, but you talk weird. So then, like, his accent isn't, it is there, but you can also think of it just like this character has, like, it talks a bit funny. It doesn't have to be like an accent, but maybe that's just me. I mean, of course I can't tell accents apart since English is not my native language. I can tell them apart in Swedish, but not in English as good. But I see, because the thing is also, for example, Peter Stormare, who's been in several movies. Maybe you don't know him by name, maybe if you see him you recognize him. He was in Fargo, for example. He has a tendency to play Russian characters. I don't know if it's just because he looks rough and then he has an accent that he haven't always been, I haven't seen him in a movie in like at least 10 years or something that isn't Swedish. So I'm not sure, but I think maybe he has some sort of accent left. But he's taking to play Russian, not Swedish, and our accents are really not the same. They really aren't, so it's interesting. I mean, also Dolph Lundgren, who played in Rocky 4, 3, I don't remember. He played the Russian guy, you know, with his cheekbones. If you have not seen the interview with Dolph Lundgren, is a famous like Swedish meme when he comes back from the US. He's been there like a few months, maybe he's been there like a half a year or something, and they're having this interview in Swedish, and he keeps going back to English. Oh my god, it's a hilarious clip. It is so cringe-worthy. It is amazing. And he is a smart dude, you know, he has super high IQ, but that is just so embarrassing.
Det är precis som med Rambo. Om man går till Vietnam och skjuter ner så många couple of hundred Russians så får man väldigt mycket fri press.
Därför att du menar att det blir politiskt intressant?
Yeah, right. När han intervjuade mig att 3 år sedan när Stallone kom ut med Rocky 3 så sa han till den här kritiken att hans nästa motståndare var en big bad Russian. Och också åka till Moskva to boxas mot ryssen är också interesting. Och you know if it's when you're in Hollywood, men när det är i Hollywood, om du är säg en manusförfattare som bor i en liten shack somewhere. Let me say in English, okay? If you're in Hollywood, you don't have any money, you got a ton of bills, you can't eat, you don't care if it's commercial. You just want it. You don't care. You make him a Russian, make him a Martian. You know what I'm saying? It's...
Oh, sorry, I just took a break having to look up that clip. Back to the show. Yeah, I said the theory I had about maybe them going back to an old timeline and having changed so much in the past. You know what would be cool if they never got adopted? That they just... Oh no, then we have to have more horrible accents though. They can dub them, I'm sure they can dub them so they sound native because they are from all over the world, right? So then they should have to speak, you know, authentically as the country where they're from. But that would be cool that he never adopted them and think. I mean, even the Allison and Luther like shippers could have their fair share of this because then it wouldn't be as incestuous. But I don't know, I think that would be a bit too far, and even if they did that, they were gonna like undo it. They wouldn't like commit to it and then make them meet. But I mean, of course it could mean that number 5, I don't know, I feel like it's always, you know, it's always number 5 in the middle, like the spider with all his nets keeping everyone together and like being the part of like the I don't know, the gatherer. No, I mean like the one, yeah, he's always like talking to some. I feel like he did it, you know, in the first season and this season. Partly because, you know, probably because he was alone for so long, so he, you know, he wants them around also, but I'm so frustrated that Klaus can tell them about Ben and that Ben couldn't like take over Klaus' body for a long enough time. Because, and I also feel like they really should understand that it's Ben he's talking to or someone, and not just because he's weird or that he see older ghosts and stuff like that, just because they specifically saw Ben in the end of the season 1 finale, and this is driving me crazy. I really want them all to meet again. And I really want to know, you know generally about Ben, his backstory, this girl he's liking that he can't talk to and can never be with. I don't know. Oh, I have so many feelings about him. I don't know, I just feel so bad. Oh, but maybe if they go back in time or something that changed, maybe Ben didn't die. He can be back. Oh. You know, I'm writing season 3 for myself, you know. Back away, you know, screenwriters, I'm writing this the way I want it to. And everything's gonna go fine, everyone's gonna be happy, and Luther and Allison are gonna realize that they are not good for each other and they're gonna break up. So that's fine, okay, good. Next! Did something else happen? Not that I think I can comment on. I know like the tiki craze, like the tiki aesthetic is like so racist and like problematic. And it looks so good. I hate it for like liking it, like this 50s, 60s retro tiki. Like I know. But it looks so cool. But I know, yeah, I know, it shouldn't exist, I know, I'm not stupid. I think that's all I have to say. I'm actually feeling a tiny bit like more, you don't have a great word for it in Swede, in English. Or I guess you do, I just don't know it. We say pig in Swedish, when you're like clear-headed, like your spirit is lifted, you feel like great, or like energetic, sort of like, you feel pig. So now I'm feeling pigare. More pig than before. So that's great, but I'm still gonna eat because I'm super hungry and I need to have my, maybe because I need to drink my Pepsi Max. Maybe that's what I was so down for, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my god, there's only 3 episodes left of season 3, and I don't dare to look up when season 3 is gonna be because I'm scared of spoilers. So I'm gonna look it up at the end of season 2. So then we'll see. I mean, it shouldn't be too long unless they had to take a too long break for the pandemic. Meaning number 5 is gonna be even taller and bigger in the next season. Oh god, he's really becoming a man, isn't he? Wow. So tiny boy. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.